Yo, welcome to ClanGen, the video game. This is a Warrior Cats video game that I've been following the development of for a long time now. And it went from white screen cats kind of doing whatever, not much interactivity, to a full on actual, very in depth video game that I'm really excited to get into. I have played it already. I messed around with my clan, StoneClan, for a bit. But I noticed in the new clan option, there's a cruel season. So we got classic mode, which is just peaceful storytelling. You're mostly just watching. Expanded mode is the version that I like, that I'm messing around with. Expanded mode is the one that I like. This is a lot more hands-on. I like I like the micromanagement. I like the diseases and death and picking patrols and stuff. This is you kind of running the clan. And then I've noticed the cruel season, significantly more difficult. It's a brutal challenge. You will die. And I kind of want to die. Unfortunately, it's not out yet. It's only coming soon. Believe me when I say, when we get the update and this comes out, we're playing this. But for now, we're just going to do expanded mode normally. So, let's see here. Oh boy. Okay, so the last clan I did was on the beach. And first of all, they really implemented, I was just expecting it to be, the aesthetic, the background, but they really went in. They actually made it a beach setting. Like, my cats were catching squids and sharks and talking about stepping over the rocky tide pools and stuff. So I'm curious to see, what the other environment's unique factors are. And the one that caught my eye just from sheer aesthetic, other than the beach, was the mountain territory. We're going mountain today, and I'm gonna be real uncreative and just say StoneClan. I don't know if the game has any internal checks to prevent your cat from being named the prefix of the clan. But I guess if we have a stone kit, we can just change it, because they let you change the name. So for the sake of people who might not be able to play this game for whatever reason, I'll show you all the different territory options at least. Next step, let's see. God, this is so pretty. This game is beautiful. It really is. Oh, Aloe. That's a great name. Yeah, you know what? Oh, let's see who we got first. Pale Dapple. I don't want to pick someone too old. Playful. Yeah, here we go. this is Apple Star, our toddler leader. Stork Tail. Strict. I don't want to pick an elder. Responsible. Oh, that's good. Responsible leader is a good idea, actually. How many females? I had a problem in my last clan where just everyone was male, so we had no kits. We're gonna have the opposite problem. Everyone's gonna be female. We're gonna have no kits. Oh god. Oh shit. I should have shown you my settings. Well, that's okay. I remember them. I have the ability for mentors to date their previous apprentices turned off. I have affairs turned off, because it's very hard to keep track of the family trees when there's so many half siblings. And I have cats of the same sex being able to have kits with each other also turned off, just for realism's sake. This game does have trans cats, so there will be gays, thankfully, but I just don't like, a little bit of realism in my life, please. Anyway, I like the idea of this responsible kitty getting those 9 lives. God, this is so pretty. Look at this. Support the leader. Yeah, we're gonna go for Aloe Nose. I want you to be thoughtful. Lost Case. Look at how cool that cat looks. Okay, we don't want somebody too old, especially for the medicine cat. So I guess Pond Pounce. Fuck. It's gonna be there. And then we're gonna want a mix of. Let's just get the 2 cats who aren't elders, and then we'll get apprentices to the other ones. I just want to see what Jump Kit's gonna look like as an adult. I just love this design. So we'll get you, and we got room for one more. Responsible, sweet. We have a lot of responsible cats. Oh, it's between Apple Kit and Buzzard Paw. Let's go Apple Kit. They're sweet. That sounds cute. So, the territories we have here, this is classic, and then we have the gully, which is beautiful. This is the tide pools. This is the one that I was playing around with StoneClan. This is Tidal Cave, which is also very cute. Plains, we have the grasslands, and we have the tunnels. I'm not interested in playing the tunnels. The tunnels art looks great, but I'm not interested in playing in tunnels. Cats digging tunnels, even though I love the labyrinths and warriors is a little bit too much for me. Then we have the caves, which are also very beautiful, but like these cliffs, I don't know, something about this it's just beautiful. So, you're gonna hear me say that a lot. I'm gonna coo over the art in this game so much. So, the way this game works, here's the clan in their little homes. You can see where they're hanging out. We can go to the cats list to look at everybody here. We can go to the allegiances to look at the descriptions here. We can go on patrol, which I'll show you how that works in a minute. StoneClan is where all the dead people go. There's also the dark forest. I don't know if cats can, like, be evil and kill each other in this game. That hasn't happened to me yet, thankfully. But I do hope it's possible, but I haven't run into it yet. Leopard Patch is like a StoneClan guide. They're never gonna fade away. I do have fading on, but you'll see me hit the don't fade button on every single cat. You may be asking yourself, Murphy, why did you turn fading on if you were gonna just have every cat not fade? It's because I might want to have somebody fade away. I want to have the option. Anyway, Leopard Patch, who was named that despite the lack of spots or patches, for some reason, is guiding our cats to the afterlife. The cat dedicated to being our StoneClan guide is an excellent kit sitter, which I hope is not a bad omen. We have events, which is where we read all the daily things that occur, and then we can time skip one moon. This is how you progress the game, and things happen. We're gonna go on patrol. I don't know the code of the game or anything, so forgive me if I'm a little inaccurate. To my knowledge, the way that this works is that you add cats to the patrol. You don't want to send one cat on their own, that will fucking kill them. I've learned this the hard way. Oh shit. Medicine cat has to go. They can only go on medicine patrols to look for herbs, so we send them out on their own. Pond Pounce, whose name is going to kill me to say every time, heads out into the territory to stock up on cobwebs, something the clan never seems to have enough of. Again, you can proceed or not proceed. I am going to hit proceed the vast majority of the time, and I will regret it. Pond Pounce goes to their favorite cobweb gathering spaces. Several cats in the camp startle when they pass them, as they are unable to see Pond Pounce underneath the many cobwebs they have gathered. That's great. And we go back to patrolling, and we can put the rest of them out. And we're going to do a little bit of training. This low here is their XP. It goes up so slowly. They all start with very low or some shit like that, and it stays real low. I've had medicine cats go out on patrol every single day, and by the time they retire, they're on, like, for average. But anyway, Pigeon Star suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice new fighting techniques. Everyone has a nice practice session, picking up a nice selection of new tricks to try out their next skirmish. That's cool. By the way, one of you fuckers had a leader ceremony. Yeah, we get to read the leader ceremony. Let's see what random-ass dead cats from whatever fucking clan decided to show up and give our new leader some lives. Given that there's already other clans, I think this is kind of a Sky Clan situation where, like, we've been called on to make a new clan or some shit. Yo, who the fuck is Rotkit? Hello? The fuck? I don't like the implications of a cat named Rotkit being in StoneClan. Uh-oh. Pigeon Patch leaves to speak with StoneClan. They close their eyes and are immediately surrounded by their loved ones, friends, and clanmates who have passed on. Stars shine through their pelts, their eyes are warm as they greet their new leader. A queen introduces herself as Bayou Claw. They softly touch their nose to Pigeon Patch's head, giving them a life for protection. An unknown warrior walks towards Pigeon Patch, stating their name is Chestnut Fall. They offer a life for certainty. Rotkit introduces themselves and bounds up to their new leader, reaching up on their hind legs to give a new life for hope. Asterfur, that's a cool name, states their name and steps forward to give Pigeon Patch a life for courage. A young cat is next to give a life. Starlight reflects off of their youthful eyes. Crab Paw stretches up to give a life for happiness. Crab Paw. Leopard Patch. An elder. Oh, that's Leopard Patch! That's our guide. Leopard Patch, an elder, introduces himself and strides forward to give a new life for persistence. Brackendapple, an unknown warrior, gives a life for friendship. The cat turns around to take their place back in StoneClan, leaving room for the next one to give a life. The next cat is not familiar. They smell of catmint and other herbs and have a noble look to them. The cat tells Pigeon Path their name is Slowtail. They offer a life for healing. Kestrel Star is one of StoneClan's oldest leaders, looks at the new leader with pride. They give a last life, the gift of leadership through the darkest times. We will have many of those. I'm not good at video games. StoneClan hails Pigeon Patch on their new name, Pigeon Star, telling them that their old life is no more. You have 9 new ones now, and you're gonna waste all of them. They are granted guardianship of StoneClan and are told to use their new power wisely. The group of starry cats yowls Pigeon Star's name in support. Pigeon Star wakes up feeling a new strength within their body, and they know that they are ready to lead the clan. By the way, a heads up, I am going to get so many names wrong. I'm going to try to do some editing to cut out the me going back and forth searching for, like, who the fuck was that again? Who the fuck was that again? But it's going to happen a lot. It's going to happen a lot. So Thunderwing is worried about an outbreak of green cough. Oh my god, it's remembering my fucking... These are from my other clan. These are from FernClan. This is remembering my previous save. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Well, it's time to skip one moon and move ahead. I'm not going to read all the relationships, by the way, because there's so many of them all the time. Only the thought alone of fighting and hurting another cat makes Applepaw shiver. They decide to heal instead of fight, and Pond Pounce takes them under their wing. That's good. We need a lot of medicine cats. This game does not limit you on medicine cats, or at least I was able to have 6 and it didn't punish me. Pigeon Star, what the fuck? Pigeon Star tries to convince Pond Pounce to run away together. Buddy, you've been in a clan for 1 month. Motherfucker's already breaking under the pressure. Pine starring within the first fucking 3 seconds. Yeah, they called him Pine Star because he was pining to leave. Man, buddy, it's been 1 month. You can't be doing this already. Vengeful medicine cats. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. I had a bloodthirsty medicine cat in the last game, and she was really good at her job. Oh fuck, I didn't read the previous thing. That's okay. It takes them all day, but eventually, finally, Pond Pounce spots the speckled leaves they've been looking for, so crucial to replenishing the clan's stores after the long leaf pair. For just a second, Pond Pounce feels the weight of their responsibilities lift, and they let out a whoop and stop to play with Applepaw. Whoop! Send the rest of these guys out. Let's just do some training. Your patrol has a disagreement and looked at Pigeon Star to settle the dispute. Pigeon Star managed to skillfully smooth over any disagreements. Okay, that's good. Oh, Jump Paw, fuck yeah. Let's see. I like to micromanage who the mentors are, because that can affect them. See, they have their personality and then their skill, and the skill is question mark. Who you pair them up with can affect what they end up doing. I think Fantastic Hunter is a good combo. Is anybody here who's like good mentor? I like to give them apprentices when I can, but Fantastic Hunter works fine. In fact, we are going to send them out hunting. Jump Paw attempts to eat the prey they just caught. They get the prey without anyone noticing. Yeah, I think it's more fun to hit proceed on just fucking everything and see what happens than try to play cautiously. So you'll see me make a lot of fuck-arounds and ruin everything. As the Medicine Cats patrol pads out into StoneClan territory, Applepaw tells Pound Ponce about the dream they had last night, and what the StarClan vision could mean for StoneClan. We never actually get to find out what any of these visions or prophecies are, by the way, but occasionally cats are like, I think the prophecy might be about me, and then it just never comes back. They have an in-depth conversation about Applepaw's vision as they walk. By the time they head back to camp, they have a good idea of what they should do with the information, which is tell nobody and ignore it completely. Your patrol comes across a small dog right on the border of StoneClan territory. Pigeon Star hisses at the small dog, and the rest of the team back them up. The dog skitters back, yapping loudly, apparently shocked by the display, and the patrol breaks out into yowls and caterwauls. Caterwauls, screaming until the small beast's nerve breaks. And it runs from the StoneClan border into the distance. It is almost 4 a.m, by the way. I am not super high energy. And also, this is just more of a chill video anyway. Wow, absolutely enough. That's the first time I've gotten this. I swear to God, I played the last clan for countless generations. I have never gotten this message. I don't know what to do with that. Everyone's so negative. There's always so many negative effects. Also, I don't think any of the cats, we have no adult males in the clan whatsoever. Again, damn! As the Medicine Cats patrol pads out into StoneClan territory, Applepaw tells Pond Pounce about the dream they had last night. Blah blah blah. They keep doing this. They have an in-depth conversation. This is the same thing that happened last time. Your patrol comes across a large rat. Rat rears and hisses at Jump Paw. While it's distracted, Aloe Nose takes it out with a quick strike. Good shit. Pigeon Star suggests this might be a good chance to the cats to practice new hunting techniques. Everyone has a nice practice session, picking up a nice selection of new tricks to try out on the next hunting patrol. Cool. Applepaw was trying to fluff up their nest when they discovered that they were the victim of a prank. Fox dung. Now there's a sharp thorn embedded in their paw. Buddy, that's a shit prank. Who the fuck did that to you? Applepaw. He did it for the vine, I guess. Just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Pond Pounce and Applepaw head out for lungwort, with Pond Pounce starting a lesson on the value of a rare herb for treating yellow cough. It takes them all day, but eventually, finally, Pond Pounce spots the speckled leaves they've been looking for. Okay, that must have been the one that I missed last time. Your patrol sees the shadow of a school of fish in the river. Pigeon Star leads a successful fishing session, with almost everyone walking away with a fishy mouthful. I suppose there's fish in rivers up in the mountains. Jump Paw up from a rock. Oh no, it didn't quite land right. Applepaw took an entire month to remove a thorn from his paw. Good for him. Pond Pounce noticed the moss in the medicine den was getting old. They need to go gather some more. Pond Pounce leads the way to the best moss patch they know, with Applepaw following close behind. The two cats begin cutting off bits of moss and making their respective piles. Once the piles are a mouthful, they pick up the bundles of new bedding and start back towards camp. Your patrol has a disagreement, and they look to Pigeon Star to settle the dispute, and Pigeon Star manages to skillfully smooth over any disagreement. Good for them. Appletail is taken to speak with StoneClan. They are now a medicine cat of the clan. Jump Paw can move walk without pain, so the spring is healed, so that's good. And then Jump Paw down here is gonna get worried. Whoa, what the fuck is your color? Who the fuck? Yo, what color is that? That's the most fucked up smoke I have ever seen. Hello? Why do you look like that? Are you good? You good, man? You got pentapox? Fuck. Searching for some specific herbs, Appletail is startled by weird sounds and whispering on the wind. The sounds die away and then start up again in strange, unpredictable intervals. Investigating, Appletail suddenly finds himself nose to nose with a panting, bleeding queen, and one desperately trying to keep their newborn litter quiet. Appletail brings the queen back to camp where the clan can assist. Oh shit! Who do we get? Cheese Lilac! That's the stupidest name I've ever heard! I choose to believe that's not what the clan named them. I choose to believe that's just their name. It's just... This is Cheese Lilac! Okay, yeah, alright. Rest of the clan's like, what the fuck is cheese? She's like, well, it's yellow. I'm yellow. And I'm wearing a ribbon that's lilac. So that's my name. And they're like, you know what? Fine with me. And you've got Yo! Oh my god! Yo! 420 token it up! In the Queen's Den! This is fucking catnip kit, baby! What the fuck? Parent Cheese Lilac. Pale green. Yeah, it's green if you know what I mean. Alright. Weed kit. Fuck me! Okay, I'm glad I'm recording. Shit. Oh, fuck. Alono suggests this might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques with Jump Paw. Both cats have a nice practice session with Jump Paw soaking up Aloe knows his best tips and tricks. Great, good for them. It starts snowing after this patrol sets out. They're trying to bring back something for the fresh kill pile, okay. A storm descends, sudden and violent, bringing an end to any other thoughts but survival. The cats dig a snow den and cuddle together, sharing what little warmth they have. Each cat takes a turn on the side nearest the entrance tunnel, selflessly risking themselves. That's fucked up! No one died, though, so we're good. Pigeon Star rests their muzzle on Jumpfoot's head. And oh, Jumpfoot! Yeah! We got named! Good shit. Look at that. He's strutting down the runaway. I don't think anybody is young enough to date you. I don't know if Medicine Cats can have kids in this game. I've been avoiding having Medicine Cat pairs in my previous save, just out of concern that might be a possibility, but you don't get this pair will not be able to have kittens message with Medicine Cats, so I'm not sure. Maybe we'll experiment with that, but... Either way, they're both male, so that's not happening. Sorry. The gays are gonna have to be trans. I want kittens. While searching for some specific herbs, Pond Pounce is startled by weird sounds and whispers on the wind. It takes ages for Pond Pounce to pinpoint the sounds, but eventually they uncover a hidden birthing nest of dead, cold queen and their kits by their side. You guys keep finding, like, these fucked up, dying women having their babies. Hello? This keeps happening. This is becoming a pattern. Pond Pounce makes sure the queen is given vigil. As the kids grow older, they have questions about their parents. Yeah, no kidding. Jesus. Great Hunter and Fantastic Hunter. Let's get that going. Jumpfoot is tempted to eat the prey they just caught. You know what? We did that. It is in character. He did do that earlier. Jumpfoot gives him a grumbling belly, reasoning no one will notice. But the patrol reforms and Jumpfoot arrives back empty-pawed with blood on their lips. They feel suspicious stares at their words in their pelt. Yeah, the lesson they learned as a kid that they could get away with it, and they just, they did it, and then they just got away with it, and they just kept doing it. Eventually they got caught. It's not a good habit. On the way to mark the far corners of the mountain, hey, they're mentioning we're on a mountain. Cool. We're getting some uniqueness. Nice. On their way to mark the far corners of their mountain, Storktail starts telling a story of their ancestor to keep every cat entertained. We don't have ancestors yet. We spawned. There's one cat in StoneClan, and they're just a guide. It keeps the cats' minds off their sore paths and the sharp stones they walk on. The patrol goes quickly and easily. Nice. Ooh, a clanmate gives Appletail a pretty crow feather and decided to wear it on their pelt. Now, this is interesting. At Warrior Cats artists, don't put feathers on your cats. There's a whole lot of documentation about how that's deeply culturally insensitive, and I'm not entirely happy that this game does that. It does seem to be on their tails instead of, like, behind their ears, and I don't know if that makes it better or not. People know more than me than that I can't speak on that, but either way, there are, like, berries and flowers and seeds and stuff and collars that the cats can get, and I think those are really cool, but the feather situation is precarious and not great. Jumpfoot has gotten a running nose, and whenever I read this notification with the running nose, my brain just jumps to StoneClan Medicine Cat Hour. Pond Pounce was trying to fluff up their nest when they discovered they were a victim of a prank. Foxdung, now there's a sharp thorn embedded in their paw. Someone did it for the fucking vine. Appletail was brushing through some dense shrubs and felt the branches tear painfully their pelt. Ow! You good, man? Fuck. As the Medicine Cats patrol pads in a StoneClan territory, Pond Pounce tells Appletail about the dream they had last night and what StarClan vision could mean for StoneClan, and then they know what to do with that. Cool. Pale Dapple spies a fat rabbit on the other side of the SmokeClan border. We're not gonna do that. Your patrol decides one rabbit is not worth making an enemy. My previous clan was at war with Flood Clan for, like, I don't think they ever stopped. I mean, they stopped in the middle and then they went right back to it, and I think they were still there when I started recording and started StoneClan. So trying to avoid any multi-generational wars here as best we can. Jumpfoot no longer has a running nose. Cool. Pounce Pad's paw is now thorn-free. Say that 3 times fast. Appletail's pelt has been recovered from being so torn. Good. Cheese Lilac finally feels normal after being named Cheese Lilac and also giving birth. Pale Dapple thinks the prey Jumpfoot is biting into on the side of camp looks delicious. A small negative effect. Imagine hating someone. Imagine disliking someone more because they're eating delicious food. Like, I love it when I go to a restaurant and I see my girlfriend eating french fries and I don't like her more because she's eating delicious food. Like, what a bitch. Pale Dapple, you're a bitch. I think that's actually I think if I go into relations, jealousy is like a tab. Yeah. That's cool. I like that it's not just like and dislike. We've got romantic like, platonic like, dislike, respect, comfortable, jealousy, and trust. I think that's a really cool thing. Also, it looks like Pale Dapple and Pigeon Star getting along. That's really cool. They got a little bit of romantic like. That's so sweet. You know what? You guys are both too old. We're never going to have anybody in the clan who would be male and also old enough to date you, so screw it. Oh, I don't know what the jitter means here, actually. Is that bad? Is that good? I don't know. Well, fuck it, you're dating now. I don't know what that heart means either. That could be good, that could be bad, I have no idea. We're gonna find out. As the Medicine Cats patrol pads out in a StoneClan territory, Appletail tells Pond Pounce about the dream they had last night. but the Pond Pound shakes their head sadly. They could not make sense of the vision. It'd be that way sometimes. Anyway, Cheese Lilac is going to do some training. The patrol quickly devolved into ghost stories. Oh, fuck yeah, leaving everyone on edge. Despite the tense mood, the patrol is successful and the afternoon wears on. The cats relax with each other. Nothing gets you comfy like a good ghost story. I know that very well. Pigeon Star gives Yarrow Kit a pretty... Oh, we have Kit? That's right, we picked up kits. I forgot to look at them. Shit, that's okay. Pigeon Star gives Yarrow Kit a pretty cicada wing. Decided to wear it on pelt. See, that's cute. Those are fun. I like that. Rambling Kit. I'm changing this one's name. Snuck out of camp and they returned a bit bruised, but brimming with pride, despite the scolding they were given. Yarrow Kit snuck out of camp. Oh, and it returned a bit bruised, but brimming with pride. Yeah, okay, these two tried to sneak out together. Rambling Kit and Yarrow Kit tried to sneak out together. That's cute. Yeah, I'm changing Rambling Kit's... Weed Kit! Changing Rambling Kit's name. Oh, hey, you have the same color as, the other guy. Oh, damn! We actually got to see a picture of her. Oh, she's unnamed, but she's still in StoneClan. That's interesting. Is she actually there? No, she's not! Okay, hello, Barley. Look at the eyebrows! Pretending to be deputy. I'm gonna make a clan rule that you have that every day when you go on when you see me, you have to say Barley Claw, you're so cool, and then you have to bring me a mouse, and I have to, and it's gonna be, and I eat it. I'm the deputy, so I get to do that. And the other kids are like trying to escape the camp just to not play with him, and they end up hurting themselves. Is busy mastering a battle move there and performing incorrectly. That like thought, status, description, and the fact they tried to climb out of camp and the impulsive paints a really strong image of this character. And I really like the idea the leader gave Yarrow Kit. The cicada wing is like, I'll give you this if you stop. I will give you this if you just settle down and stop doing shit. Bramble Kit. I said Bramble Kit by accident instead of Rambling Kit. You know what? That's your name now. Sure, because I misspoke and I said Bramble Kit, so that's your name now. Almost choked in their prey. Oh, fuck. Man, I can't believe... I know I keep saying this. I cannot fucking believe Cheese Lilac is Weed Kit's mom. This is a dream come true. Alright, kids, it's time for patrol. Who dies today? At the Medicine Cat's patrol pads out into StoneClan territory. Appletail tells Pond Pounds, we keep doing this. Okay. I have no idea if training actually gets you more XP than regular patrols. But I train by default. In the hopes, you know. The sunlight feels great, and the cats have successful training sessions, swapping tips and advice as they stretch out and bask. Sunning Rocks does in fact belong to StoneClan, little known fact. Oh shit, it's snowing! I didn't even notice! I'm fucking stupid. How did I not see that? I didn't notice any seasonal changes in the beach territory. I might have just not noticed. Pigeon Star proudly calls a clan meeting to honor Pale Dapple's service to the clan. It is time they retire peacefully to the Elder's Den. Have fun with that. Appletail confessed their feelings to Jumpfoot, and aww. Bramble Kid is no longer bruised. That's good. So Yarrow Kid is also no longer bruised. Appletail and Jumpfoot. Let's take a look at them. Damn it! They're both male. We're gonna have like no kids. That's okay. We have Weed Kit, who okay, yeah, we got Yarrow Kit can date Weed Kit. That's fine. We'll set them up together. We'll play that. We'll play that Cupid later. You guys keep having visions. They have so many visions. Your patrols see the shadow of a school of fish in the river. Pigeon Star leads a successful fishing session with almost everyone walking away with a fishy mouthful. I want a fishy mouthful. That sounds good. Pale Dapple is brought back to camp after wandering off. Cheese Lilac is caught outside the clan's territory, probably looking for Pale Dapple. Newly made apprentice Weed Paw has touched noses with their new mentor Jumpfoot. I have to name this guy Weed Smoke. I have to. I don't care what their warrior name is. I'm changing it to Weed Smoke. Bramblekid is scolded for sneaking outside of camp. A time-honored tradition, apparently. A rat got through the camp walls and bit Storktail. No, kits, don't leave the camp. It's safer in here. A rat immediately bites Storktail. Pigeon Star survived a vicious eagle attack and with claw marks to prove it. Sick. Look at that. He even looks like Weed. The weeds I got are like, I got little like s'mores. He does kind of look like one of those s'mores. Your patrol comes across a mouse. Weed Paw pounces on the mouse, and with a squeak of surprise from both prey and apprentice. Were you not expecting to jump on the mouse? As the patrol is checking the borderlines, they hear an odd sound coming from just beyond a rock fall. Oh, more cave-specific things. Cool. Or more mountain-specific things, excuse me. Cheese Lilac drops down into a hunting crouch, certain that a mouse must be the source of the noise. They find themselves to be correct when they pounce across the rocks and return to the patrol with a tasty morsel dangling from their mouth. How nice. One of my cats in StoneClan, the other save that I have that I was playing before, they did steal a sandwich from a two-leg, so that was fun. Newly made apprentice Bramblepaws touch noses with their new mentor, Cheese Lilac. May your name be just as wild. Yarrowpaw has Aloe Nose, Bramblepaw's Storktail. We will be looking that over. Empathetic and loving is a good combo, I think. Actually, I kind of want to have empathetic and thoughtful. Careful, smart, and calm is a good combo. Okay, let's swap these guys. We're gonna have fierce with careful. No, we're not. Okay, we're gonna have fierce with loving, and we're gonna have thoughtful with empathetic. I think those are good combos. I'm half thinking about the actual mechanics of the game, and I'm half thinking about just diegetically their personalities aligning and whatnot. Talk about your visions for the 500th time. Cool. The cats head out into the crisp, clear new leaf sun, Aloe Nose leading them towards a massive, messy eagle nest. Great. Who dies? This close to the nest, the eagles take remarkably little notice of other animals. Bramblepaw can even see sparrows nipping in and out of their own nest, tiny things woven into the eagle one. It's a great opportunity to watch the birds and learn their body language, and a parental side of them that the apprentices never expected. That's very sweet. You have to, I suppose humanize isn't the right word, but, you know, respect the prey as their own living creatures, and we'll do some more training with these guys. Your patrol has a disagreement and looks to Jumpfoot to settle the dispute, who does smooth it over. That's nice. Storktail's rat bite is healed. So is Pigeon Star's claw wound. Good. How many lives does Pigeon Star have left? All 9. Cool. Nobody died. Yet. Blah, blah, oh, hey, the patrol finds a nice spot to sun themselves. The sunlight feels great, and the cats have a successful discussion, talking about what came up with their last half-moon meetings and whether it will affect StoneClan. I mean, probably not. Patrol finds a nice spot to sun themselves. The sunlight feels great. We've done that one. That looks great. Good for them. It's hot out today, and the hunting patrol bounces around, infused with energy as they seek out prey. It feels like every creature in the mountains is enjoying the weather and fattening up, and the cats have what feels like the perfect day. Sun and heat and prey dripping from every moment. Prey dripping. That's a little concern. That's certainly a description. Wow, nothing significant again. I swear this has never happened in my other clan. Everything's just peaceful over here. I guess they don't have Flood Clan picking on them, so everything's just going well. The fuck? And again, nothing. What the fuck? Oh no, Cheese Lilac. She ate too much cheese. Cats are lactose intolerant. They can't do that. They have a nice discussion. It'd be that way sometimes. Shit's not gonna get crazy till we have a lot of cats, so. Oh, there's always this antagonize button. I don't know what pressing that's gonna do. I kinda don't want to. As your patrol is checking the borderlines, they notice a StoneClan scent astray into their territory. Okay, so StoneClan is one of the clans around us. Got it. After poking around a bit, your patrol discovers a StoneClan apprentice wandering nearby, hopelessly lost. The apprentice is distraught, and upon discovering they're on the wrong side of the border, while Cheese Lilac understands it was an honest mistake, they still lecture the apprentice on the importance of respecting borderlines. Aw, that's cute. This fucking lost apprentice. That's adorable. For a second I was like, are we gonna take him in? Walking along the border, your clan notices a Basil Clan patrol renewing their scent marks up ahead. Cicada, if you're watching this, I blame you. You know what this means. For those who are not my friend Cicada, Basil is their OC, and that's his clan, I guess. When the two patrols get closer to each other, the patrol leader from Basil Clan gives Pigeon Star a respectful nod, which they return. The patrols refocus their tasks without stopping for a conversation, but a mutual feeling of respect has been fostered. Jumpfoot believes they are part of a new prophecy. StoneClan Weed Rapid. No, your name's Smokeleaf, actually. Hold on. Weed Smoke. That's your name. That is your name. Craving the taste of mouse. Yeah, you tend to get the munchies when you're high, you know? I like this fierce little guy. I like their personalities affect their statuses. As the Medicine Cat's patrol pads out into StoneClan territory, Appletail tells Pond Pounce about the dream they had last night, and they talk about it, and they keep doing this. Barley Paw attempts to eat the prey they just caught. Fucking do it. They eat the prey without anyone noticing. That went badly last time. We'll see how it goes this time. You know what? You can go out with your son. Your patrol comes across a small dog on the border of the StoneClan territory. The dog gets a lucky hit on a Bramblepaw, though together all the cats are still able to drive him off successfully. That's good. They come across a large rat, and they miss the rat, and their confidence is shaken. Bro, why is your... shaken! Because they missed one rat. Okay. Sleek Kit. Aww, abandoned Kit. We got him now. He's baby. Or she, I don't know. Pigeon Star stands above the clan to proclaim Bramblepaw shall now be Bramblebush. That's a great name, honoring their tranquility. Pigeon Star rests their muscle on Yarrow Whisker's head and declares them to be a full warrior of StoneClan, honoring their skill. Pigeon Star rests their muscle on Barley Heart's head and declares them to be a full warrior of StoneClan, honoring their energy. And Bramblebush's scrapes are all better. That's good. Hello, Sleek Kit. I love the Kit sprites. Ooh, especially when they got those eyebrows. Okay, Yarrow. Relations, choose mate. We're gonna hook you up with this guy. Because you're the only male and female in the clan who are roughly the same age. And we desperately need a kittens. Excuse me, I'm repositioning on the couch. I mean my desk. I'm totally at my desk being professional and not just laying sideways on the couch, cuddling my large stuffed animal and sitting on top of an electric blanket. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm professional. It is not 4:25 in the morning. Yo, we're 5 minutes off from 4:20. It could have been an hour of weed smoke. Oh, shit! StoneClan has no... Oh, my God! Holy fuck! Okay, Aloe-Nose was buried alive in a landslide! Yo, what the fuck? As the clan sits vigil, Pale Dapple's voice cracks with grief, talking about all the time they had with Aloe-Nose. Things are never going to be the same now. Could never be the same. Pale Dapple doesn't know how they're supposed to rise the next morning and go on with life. They refuse to. Oh, fuck. As the clan sits vigil, Pigeon Star's voice cracks with grief, talking about the time they had with Aloe-Nose. Pigeon Star is eager to get up and busy themselves the next day, refusing to sit still for even a moment lest their thoughts begin to linger on Aloe-Nose's death. Opposite responses to their loss here. That's interesting. They might butt heads about it, who knows? Pale Dapple has collected a lot of ticks in their pelt. Barley Heart didn't look where they were going and tripped over a small trunk, spreading their paw. Aloe-Nose, we have no deputy now. Oh, I'm so tempted to make Cheese Lilac deputy just so we can have Cheese Star, but I don't want to lose the name Cheese Lilac. I mean, the clan hasn't really been around long enough for anybody to really, like, make a name. I guess Jumpfoot's been around for a while. That's okay, we're gonna see your relationships. Aw, look at that. That's really sweet. Are you related? No, it's just you just have a friend with an elder. That's really sweet. That's so cute. They have this like really close relationship with an elder. That's really sweet. That's nice. And you've got Appletail over here, who you're dating. Pretty close to Storktail too. And with Yarrow Whisker. Yeah, okay. I think you're a good deputy. Good deputy fella. Wants to have kids. Well, I think you're one of the only people in a relationship, so. But you're both gay, so not gonna happen. Sorry. That's not that. You did that one, Dave. That wasn't me. Let's go on patrol and have a vision and discuss it for the 5,000th time. Yep, they sure did that. Oh shit, the patrol comes across a thunder path running the mountains. Ooh, I have lost cats to this. Let's do not proceed. They decided it's better not to cross. Yeah, not this early in the game. Like I said, it's more fun to proceed and let it fuck up sometimes, but like, not this early in the game, not when we literally just got people to have mates for the first time. No thank you. The patrol catches the scent of a red fox. Tracking it, they find the animal feeding on a mountain goat carcass. Oh fuck. It's either a small nanny or one of last New Leaf's kids. It's impossible to say whether the fox killed it or found it. Get his ass. The cats are smaller, but they outnumber the fox, if only by a little, and it's a prize they're willing to fight for. With the prey to StoneClan, they throw themselves into the battle, and the fox, already half fallen, unwilling to lose blood over it, is driven from the kill. Nice. We're eating a fucking... What was that, a sheep? That was a big-ass boy. Nice. Chasing off the local native fauna like a true invasive species. Paled apple's tick bites are no longer bothering them. Barley hearts recovered from the spray, and that's nice. Bramble bushes caught outside clan territory. Oh, we found a kitty pet. Appletail finds a kitty pet named Ida who wants to join the clan, and the kitty pet changes the name to Breeze-like. That's a nice name. I like this, the implication, the kitty pelt changes their name to Breeze-like, that they're choosing their own name. I think that's a cool little detail. Go on patrol, blah, blah, blah. They're gonna... Oh, look at that, they got Leaf. While walking along the border, your patrol notices a Bay Clan patrol renewing their scent markers up ahead. The patrol eventually cross paths, and an awkward tension fills the air. No one is quite sure what to say to break the silence, and eventually everyone involved slowly shuffles away to continue their respective patrols. 5 minutes of incredibly awkward silence. Your patrol stumbles across a large dog wandering in the middle of the clan's territories. They decide that no cat is going to be surprised by this predator again, and the patrol shadows the dog, sending a message to warn camp. With enough cats to keep watch, rest, track, and send messages back and forth between the camp, StoneClan is safe from the wandering dog. Your patrol comes across a small dog. All Yarrow Whisker's attempts to drive the small dog off only send them into greater and greater fits of assignment until the only thing to do is wait exasperatedly in a safe spot till the beast calms down. I love we have this huge dog and we're all very careful and we manage to drive the dog off without any altercation. And then we find this small dog and we're like, we'll just chase him off. And then he immediately starts barking and playing and we're like, oh fuck. And the small dog becomes a way, way more of a problem than the big dog ever was. A Long Clan? Who the fuck is Long Clan? A Long Clan queen decides to leave their litter with you. Storktail takes them as their own. Why? That's gonna cause... Hello? What's the diplomatic situation there? Fleet kit. Hello? Insecure. Yeah, no kidding. Your mom just ditched you. For seemingly no reason. You good? 98 moons. I have yet to catch a cat in 69 moons. Oh my god. Okay. I need to be here when Weed Smoke is 69 moons old. I think that's when we're going to stop tonight. I think we're going to play until Weed Smoke is 69. If I can remember and if I can keep track of that. That's the goal now. That's the goal now. And I don't know if I'll succeed, but that's the goal. The hunting patrol comes across an eagle out on the ice of a little lake eating a big fish catch. The cat's eyes light up with possibility. Barleyheart leads the patrol, yelling threats and insults as they charge across the ice with claws extended, making a massive racket. Bewildered, the eagle takes to the air. The massive fish is StoneClan's, invaluable in the harsh prey scarcity of Leaf Bear. Are they hurling insults at the eagle? The eagle can't understand you guys. Jumpfoot is tempted to eat the prey they just caught. They resist the temptation, going on to make a couple great catches to make sure the elders are fed. Do we have elders? Oh, we have Paled Apple. Okay. Aww. Okay, I don't like letting the leaders be mentors. They're too busy. Barleyheart's cut outside the territory. That's fine. It's just fucking around. Sometimes you get a little lost on your way to target. It'd be that way. Paled Apple will always feel their grief, but time to soften it. At least a little. Pond Pounce was climbing a tree and got a splinter from one of the branches, and Storktail's tail was badly injured by a fox. Well, you ain't gonna be Storktail for long, I'll tell you that. What the fuck? What is Fleet? What are you named after? I cannot find anything natural named Fleet. I think they're just named after a large army. So I guess I'm gonna change that name. We're gonna rename this guy. This is gonna be Mudkit. He's all brown. He's a little chocolate kitty. This game does not follow genetics, by the way. This game does not follow. There were a couple cats who, like, it when you click on them in my previous clan, you know, oh, here, Pond Pounce is the same. I was just gonna point this out. Pelt Bangle. No, you are not. That's not Bangle. I promise you are not a Bangle, and also that's not a Pelt type. So, if you're looking for genetic realism, this game's not gonna have it, but I don't think that that's a downside. I think that would be kind of unnecessary, honestly. Read time, skip a moon, okay. Appletail is worried about an outbreak of green cough. Yeah, that's fair. Storktail's watching in pride as Mudpaw is named, is given a Bramblebush to apprentice under. They know Bramblebush is a good choice. Oh, right, we need to switch over that one apprentice. Right. Pond Pounds feels much better, and Pigeon Stars pick them up out of their nest and begins the day anew, fresh conviction in their heart. Yeah, you're not keeping Pigeon Star. Daring, okay. Let's get someone calm. I don't mind the deputy. The deputy's still a little bit busy, but I don't mind the deputy being. Had quite the adventure today. You haven't even gone on patrol yet, bud. Who's your mentor? Oh, fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to switch over to somebody else. Let's have you be an excellent fighter. I think sneaky is a good skill for a fighter to have. Barleyheart got their paw stuck in a two-leg trap, but luckily escaped with only a sprain. Breeze Lake fell into the river and held a lot of water before managing to get out. They've been hacking ever since. Oh god. They will need a third at some point. Apprentices should just kind of go, well, I'm gonna be a medicine cat now, but in the early game we still don't have a lot of apprentices. A lot of kits in the clan. Who knows? And, you know, I like to have at least 3, so probably the next time we get around to kits I'll get another medicine cat up in this bitch. Bramblebush suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice new hunting techniques, particularly with Mudpaw present. Everyone has a nice practice session, picking up the nice selection of new tricks to try out on their next hunting patrol. Mudpaw really gets into it and is praised for their focus and enthusiasm. Oh boy, we are driving the local bird species extinct. Keep your cats indoors, kids. Storktail's tail has managed to heal so well you can't even tell it happened. Okay, good. They keep their namesake. Bramblebush has gotten their paw stuck in a two-leg trap, but luckily escaped with only a sprain, and Barleyheart can walk and move without pain, so their sprain must have healed. How nice. Pale Dapple tells a joke that only Cheese Lilac can understand. Cheese Lilac understands a lot of things that nobody else understands, purely on the basis that her name is Cheese Lilac. 69, yo! Breeze Lake, nice! Yarrow Whiskers realized the she-cat doesn't describe how they feel anymore. Oh, okay, hold on. Where are you, Yarrow? Male, okay, cool. Sometimes they can be non-binary, so I want to check and make sure I got them. Bramblebush's sprain has healed. Barleyheart's paw slipped with some rocks and their leg was fucking dislocated. Ow. We got a lot of rocks up here. You gotta be careful. Oh, I love that sprite. That's a good sprite. Sleekpaw was trying to fluff up their nest when they discovered they were a victim of a prank. Who is doing this? Who's running the prank YouTube channel? Breeze Lake has recovered from the water in their lungs, and it only took several months. The patrol finds a nice spot to sun themselves. The sunlight energizes the cats for their herb gathering. That's nice. While on patrol, Sleekpaw notices an unfamiliar scent. Something here smells like a cat not from StoneClan. The scent leads to a trespassing rogue. The patrol runs up and down the scree slope to see what's up with them, but the rogue turns and flees StoneClan territory. I mean, it's good they're getting out, so, you know. Cheese Lilac also smells the rogue, and the rogue, it seems like the rogue ran out, was like, okay, they're gone, came back in, and immediately got seen by the next patrol, and was like, oh, fuck, again, not again, frigate again. Yarrow Whisker went missing for a few days on some kind of gender pilgrimage, I'm sure. Pigeon Star stands above the clan and proclaims Sleekpaw should now be known as Sleek Ears, honoring their boldness. That sounds too much like sneakers for me, but I think it's funny, so I'm gonna keep it. Bramblebush misstepped and slipped on a rock. Barleyheart's dislocated joint has been popped back into place, and it only took a month. Sleek Ears feels much better after they pulled a thorn out of their paw. They stepped on the thorn, and then they got warrior named. Then they pulled the thorn out. As your patrol is checking the borderlines, I noticed that a Bay Clan scent is straight in their territory. Okay, what's up, Bay Clan? What's up, bitch? After poking around a bit, your patrol discovers a Bay Clan apprentice wandering nearby, hopelessly lost. Aww, the apprentice is distraught upon discovering they're on the wrong side of the border, and while Weed Smoke understands it was an honest mistake, they lecture the apprentice on the importance of respecting border lines. Bro, like, I get it, okay? Like, I've, like, so many times just, like, wandered out and, like, didn't know where I was going, but, like, the only thing that smells more than, like, marijuana is, like, border stink. That's us pissing on the border, man. That's how it gets that stink. You know, the way that I remember it is you don't wanna touch the piss, you know? Okay, bye-bye, little dude. Pigeon Star stands above the clan and proclaims Mudpaw should now be known as Mud Jump, but that's a shit name, honoring their skill. You're the best jumper in this clan. Congratulations. Breeze Lake has gotten a running nose. Oh fuck, Storktail got their paw stuck in a two-leg trap, but luckily escaped with only a sprain. Pigeon Star was out wandering the territory for a bit too long and came back with frostbite. That is my friend's Warrior Cats OC, kind of, so that's very funny, the name Frostbite. I've been rereading the roleplay that has Frostbite in it recently, and I read that just now, and it jump-scared me. Bramblebush's dislocated joint has been popped back into place and is feeling much better. Bramblebush's bruises have healed. Breeze Lake's running noses finally stopped running. Let's do one more. Appletail's tail was badly injured by falling rocks, and Storktail's sprain is feeling much better. One more. Pigeon Star's frostbite is healed so well you can't even tell it happened. Oh, the other medicine cat's incapacitated right now. Okay, go on patrol. It's gonna be upsetting because they're all by themselves, so something could go horribly wrong. As Pond Pounce pads through StoneClan territory, they feel a presence join them. The connection wavers, and as quickly as the feeling of company appears, it vanishes. That's the ghost of your dignity. The patrol has a disagreement. They look to Storktail to settle the dispute. Storktail manages to skillfully smooth over any disagreement. That's nice. I love Mudjump's little sprite. That's cute. Pigeon Star suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice new fighting techniques. Everyone has a nice practice session, picking up a nice selection of tricks to try out on their next skirmish. Yeah, Mudjump has a real cool sprite here. I like that slight gradient. He looks good. Little chocolate cat. Storktail fought a hawk and got hurt. Appletail is healed from their mangled tail, but unfortunately the tail itself is gone. Oh no! Breezepelt was grabbed and dropped by an eagle, but they somehow survived. Well, probably because they got dropped instead of getting eaten. Mudjump has gotten a white cough. Appletail, your tail, it's gone! Thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. You'd be surprised. You ever had kitty pet treats? They're tailor-made to make cats lose their minds with how good they are. 40 moons. Oh, you're nice and young. Okay, that's good. I'm always worried about the deputy getting too old. Pigeon Star, 125. Okay. They start, in my experience, my previous game, which I made it to leader 3, they start to die of old age around, like, 160 moons, I think? They die of old age, and then they die of old age again, and then they're fine for a while. I feel like the game can kind of tell when a leader's getting old and just starts killing them off, because, well, you know, 2 of my leaders lived to be, like, 150, 160, and then just started losing their lives one after the other until they were dead. Trailing behind the patrol, there's a mighty clatter of stones somewhere below Jumpfoot. They look around wildly, just in time for the world to tip upside down as the scree slope behind them collapses. Ah! Their clanmates come running at their yowls, and Jumpfoot is soon freed, shaken but unharmed. The patrol settles down as everyone comforts each other. I'm definitely noticing some mountain-specific events similar to when I was in the tide pools, and I noticed a lot of beach-specific events. I'm very happy about that. I think that's really cool. A rabbit bursts out from cover, started by the patrol. Your patrol jumps after it, but the rabbit has too great of a head start. Oh well. We're climbers, we're not more runners. Jumpfoot's paws slipped on some rock and they twisted their paw. I literally just said that we were mountain climbers, and you go and embarrass me, Jumpfoot. It's literally your name. You jump, and you foot, and you couldn't do either of those. Storktail's claw wound is healed, but they'll always carry evidence of the incident on their pelt. Storktail is no longer suffering from blood loss, and Storktail is no longer suffering from shock, and Mudjump is no longer suffering from white cough. Jumpfoot's sprain is healed, and Barleyheart's left from a rock that didn't quite land right. Barleyheart's sprain is healed, nothing significant happens. Cheese Lilac is caught once again, getting lost on the way to target. Mudjump tries to convince Sleek Ears to run away together. For fuck's sake. Sleek Ears saved Barley Hunt from a big dog but was badly injured, and Breeze Lake's broken bone is healed so well you can't even tell what happened. Pigeon Star was grabbed and dropped by an eagle, losing a life. Oh fuck, it's the same eagle, he's back. Pigeon Star fell into a river. The eagle dropped him into the fucking river, and he's inhaled a lot of water before managing to get out, and they've been hacking ever since. The eagle just dropped her into the fucking lake, or the river. Storktail suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice teamwork. Everyone has a nice practice session and with their coordination with and trust in their clanmates grow stronger. I have no idea if this actually affects relationships. I don't know if putting cats together on the same patrol affects their relationship at all. As your patrol is checking borderlines, and notice SmokeClan sent astray in their territory. After poking around, your patrol discovers a SmokeClan apprentice wandering nearby. They keep doing this. We need to mark our borders better. I think Weed Smoke, loyal of a warrior as he is accidentally masking the border piss scent with their horrible, horrible weed scent. And it's making it very hard to tell where the border is. But I'm not going to tell him, because I don't want to hurt his feelings. Pad Pants has a running nose, and it stopped running. Okay, Cool, that took a month. Some of the water pigeons are inhaled appears to be draining from their nose as well as coming up and hacking coughs. Pond Pounce, whose name I hate, puts them on nest rest to help them recover. Oh, look at Cheese Lilac. Our clan is so old. We have no kittens. Is anybody dating anybody else, please? I swear to God, somebody better be dating somebody. We better get some kittens soon. Pigeon Star proudly calls a clan meeting to honor Cheese Lilac's service to the clan. It's time they peacefully retired to the Elder's Den. Pigeon Star no longer has a running nose, and there is no longer water in Pigeon Star's lungs. They're back to breathing normally. They only lost one. That's so sweet. Also, I really love this particular sprite. Weed Smoke finds a cardinal feather. Once again, the feather situation is iffy. Being high all the time is not an excuse, my man. Sleek Ear's broken bone is healed so well he can't even tell it happened. The hunting patrol spots an eagle on the wing over a large bend in the river, and watches as it swoops to dig its talons through the spine of an impressively big fish. But then it doesn't take its catch into the air. Perhaps it's too heavy? Your patrol uses the eagle as a scout for their own hunt and eventually manage to find several smaller catches from the same riverbank that cumulatively are just as impressive as the eagle's massive catch. Yarrow Whisker, yes, finally! Yarrow, thank you! Mud Jump survived a vicious eagle attack with the claw marks to prove it. We get so many eagles here, which makes sense, we're in the mountains. That's fair enough, I suppose. Barleyheart spots a rabbit up ahead, but it seems to be acting strange. Uh-oh, the patrol can see its tremors from a few fox lengths away. That's rabies, go get him. Barleyheart catches the rabbit and is eaten as normal. Yup, you're gonna die. Your patrol comes across a shrew. Storktail drops into a crouch and stalks towards the shrew. They pounce on it, swiftly killing it with a bite to the back of the head. StoneClan does not have enough— oh no! StoneClan does not have enough healthy medicine cats. Cats will be sick or hurt for longer and have a higher chance of dying. What happened to both our medicine cats? We have two! Pond Pounce can't give Appletail answers. Their tail is gone, and yet the pain remains. Weed Smoke has been impatient for the end of Yarrow Whisker's pregnancy. When they hear Yarrow Whisker has gone into labor, they drop what they're doing and sprint to the nursery, where Yarrow Whisker is bringing a litter of 3 kits into the world. Fuck yeah, we got babies. Now we need babies too, so they have someone to have mates with, so that we can have more kittens. Jumpfoot's tail was badly injured by falling rocks. Mud Jump healed from their claw wound, but will be forever marked by a scar. Let's go look at that new scar. Where are you, Mud Jump? Oh, it's sick. It's on their tail. Blink Kit. Ooh. Fin Kit. That's a nice one. Grouse Kit. Yeah, Grouse House represent. Breeze Lake is caught breaking the warrior code, probably eating praise before bringing it home. That seems to happen. Appletail's Phantom Pain is abated. Okay, that's good. It seems like our medicine cats are back. Yo, Master, I've never seen that! Your patrol encounters a swarm of two-legs gathered at the foot of the mountain. Slyly, the cats use the unusual presence of the weird two-legs to help their hunt, hiding on the outskirts of the area and waiting for the two-legs to flush prey towards them. It works, and they leave the two-legs to their business. Mud Jump spies a fat rabbit on the other side of the Bay Clan border. We're not doing that. We're not gonna cross over there. We're not gonna piss him off. I'll eat a rabbit who is clearly displaying symptoms of rabies, but I will not cross the border, even if it smells like weed, and not like piss. Oh, no, okay, I guess our medicine cats are still fucked up. Okay. Appletail can't understand how an appendage that isn't there can possibly itch so badly, but it's driving them insane. I'm so fucking sorry, my man. Storktail leapt from a rock. They didn't quite land right. Pond Pounce gently asks Yarrow Whisker to turn over and winces when they do. The strain of birth isn't healing as Pond Pounce had hoped it might. Instead, the area looks swollen and painful. Uh-oh. You okay? Offer fetch more herbs for the medicine cat. Yeah, to probably for yourself, huh? Medicine cat's like, it's not looking good, bro. Yarrow Whisker's like, can I just go to the medicine den and just eat your supplies? This shit sucks. Yeah, he's not doing so well. I'm gonna misgender all these cats, by the way. I'm so sorry. They all use they, them pronouns in the descriptions, and it makes me forget what everybody's gender is. Yeah, you're with Weed Smoke. Okay. Jumpfoot is healed from a mangled tail, but unfortunately the tail itself is gone. Jumpfoot is the cat of bad luck, huh? Appletail's Phantom Pain is gone, and Storktail's Sprain is feeling much better. Where's Jumpfoot? That's sad. That's okay, though. You'll be fine. The tail of the cat is very much used for balance. Not the best thing to lose when you're up in the mountains, but— oh no, Jumpfoot's feeling the itches now, and Storktail believes they are part of a prophecy. Breezelake finds a cardinal feather and decides to be culturally insensitive. Cheese Lilac was trying to fluff up their nest when they discovered they were the victim of a prank. Alright, which one of you bitches fucking put a thorn in Cheese Lilac's nest? I'll kill you. Storktail spots a rabbit up ahead, but seems to be acting strange. Well, nothing bad happened last time. Let's go. Storktail catches the rabbit and is eaten as normal. This will have no consequences. Trailing behind the patrol is a mighty clatter of stones somewhere below Mudjump. They look around wildly, just in time to see the world tip upside down as the scurry slope beneath them collapses. Their clanmates come running at their yells, and Mudjump is soon freed, shaken but unharmed. The patrol settles down as everyone comforts each other. Oh no! Pale Dapple was found dead near the StoneClan border, and Yarrow-Whisker died of an infect. Oh shit! Yarrow-Whisker! Oh, he was the one who had the fucking... Oh no, yeah, he had the kits and... Oh shit. Yeah, he just didn't recover from childbirth, huh? Pale Dapple was found dead near the StoneClan border. Jumpfoot fusses quietly with Pale Dapple's fur, hiding any evidence of what killed them. They want to remember them as they were in life, not like this. Hello? Cats come to Jumpfoot afterwards, offering them the choicest cuts of prey, the juiciest, still-beating heart of a mouse, but they're uninterested. The juiciest, still-beating heart of a mouse? Did I miss that last time? Is that new? What? Okay, hold on here. So Pale Dapple was found dead near the StoneClan border, and Jumpfoot is trying to, like, hide the evidence of what killed them? Did Pale Dapple, like... Oh, this is juicy. This is juicier than the still-beating heart of a mouse. Did they, like, try to flirt with a cat in another clan and end up getting killed for it? Or did they pick a fight? What happened? What are you hiding, Jumpfoot? Storktail fusses gently with Pale Dapple's fur, hiding the evidence of what killed... Yo, Storktail's in on it, too! Storktail and Jumpfoot are gonna take fucking Pale Dapple's secret to the grave! Bramblebush feels numb to the news of Yarrow-Whisker's death. How could they ever walk through the world without their sibling at their side? Bramblebush wonders if maybe, if they're lucky, Yarrow-Whisker might visit them in a vision from StarClan. Well, we know those happen a lot, so... A world without Yarrow-Whisker at their side seems cold and empty to Barley Heart. How can life continue on like nothing has happened? Things are never going to be the same now. I've applied too much ketchup to this hamburger. I'm sorry. Things are never going to be the same now. Could never be the same. Barley Heart doesn't know how they're supposed to rise the next morning and go on with life. They refuse to. Mudjump wails when they see the body of Yarrow-Whisker still and cold in the clearing. They sit vigil that night as grief fills their heart. Some of the memories shared at Yarrow-Whisker's vigil make Mudjump laugh. Some cry. Most of them do both, as Mudjump marvels at what a special cat Yarrow-Whisker was. As the clan sits vigil, Blink-Kit's voice cracks with grief, talking about a time they had with Yarrow-Whisker. As a vigil... Oh my god, Blink-Kit, you're a... Oh shit! As the vigil draws to a close, someone suggests that Blink-Kit should eat. It feels like dung in their mouth. They know Yarrow-Whisker would want them to take care of themselves. I have to look up how old these kittens are. Fin-Kit gently licks Yarrow-Whisker's fern clean as Yarrow-Whisker once did for them in the nursery and blinks back tears. The world seems dim and lifeless, and Flint-Kit keeps close to their clan, seeking out their comfort and company. Okay, it's good that Fin-Kit is learning good coping skills and seeking help. Grouse-Kit fusses gently with Yarrow-Whisker's fur, hiding the evidence of what killed them. How does that work? They want to remember them as they were in life, not like this. I mean, I guess Yarrow-Whisker did, like, die as a result of, like, complications from childbirth that got significantly delayed, so I guess Grouse-Kit just feels, like, really, really guilty. It's not like, you know, they're gonna be able to... Everyone knows what killed Yarrow-Whisker. It's not like it's a secret. But, like, Grouse-Kit just is hoping with their tiny little kitten brain. They're like, maybe I can hide this and I can bury this and not feel this guilt anymore and pretend it didn't happen. That's so sad. Grouse-Kit goes over the best of the moments they share with Yarrow-Whisker in their mind again and again, like wearing a rut into the ground until they're sure they will remember Yarrow-Whisker forever. Yeah, Grouse-Kit's feeling, like, immense guilt. Just unable to cope with this. This is really sad. Who's your dad? Oh, okay, your dad's a weed smoke. He's not gonna be much help, I don't think. He's not gonna be a very good coping mechanism teacher. Blinkpaw's reached the age of 6 moons and has been made an apprentice. Sleek Ears, Finpaw with Mudjump, Grousepaw with... What did I just say about bad coping mechanisms? I have to change that. Hold on. One of you needs to be a medicine cat. You know what? I think Grousepaw is feeling such horrible guilt from everything. from his parent dying as a result of complications of childbirth, he is going to become a medicine cat apprentice. That's how he's coping. He's like, I'm not gonna let this happen again. Ooh, as Grousepaw pats the StoneClan territory, they feel a presence join them. The connection wavers, and as quickly as the feeling of company appears, it vanishes. That was Yarrow. That was Yarrow's ghost. This game gets more interesting as it goes on. It starts off not much going on, but as the characters start to build up, and, there starts to be more people and more interactions and more cats for things to happen to and more lore behind it, it gets more interesting. As they trudge through the snow, Bramblebush spots a wolf pack around a kill in the distant valley and calls the apprentices over. It's a good opportunity to observe the dangerous predators from afar. Finpaw is surprised and Blinkpaw is shocked to watch them play, taking turns chasing and running away from each other. That reminds them of the game they play with the other apprentices. Yeah, once again, we're catanizing, I guess, humanizing the other animals. This is a really nice, healthy little clan here. Aside of Grousepaw, who is suffering. As the patrol is checking the border lines, they hear an odd sound coming from just beyond a rockfall. Weed Smoke drops down into a hunting crouch, certain that a mouse must be the source of the noise. Bro, you hear that? That's totally like a mouse, bro. That's totally a mouse. They find themselves to be correct, as they pounce across the rocks and return to the patrol with a tasty morsel dangling from their mouth. How sweet. Oh no, a rat got through the camp and bit Storktail. Fuck. Pigeon Star was grabbed and dropped by an eagle, but they somehow survived. Mud Jump picks themself up out of their nest and begins the day anew. Fresh conviction in their heart. Mud Jump runs too fast over harsh ground and hurts their paws. Grousepaw tells himself they can't let these feelings consume them. Instead, they have to learn to live with it. Aww. That's a good character arc Grousepaw's had of blaming themselves for the death of their parent, death of their dad who died in childbirth, and then becoming a medicine cat about it and realizing that, I'm sure they've had a whole off-screen conversation with the other medicine cats about, sometimes it just happens. You lose people and you can't let it consume you. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. No, we have one cat on their own. Well, that'll be interesting. Something bad will happen to him. Breeze Lake wanders past an old badger set dug into the rocky hillside, only to freeze. There's a new scent here. Acrid and sour. Oh, don't worry, that's just smokeweed. I keep calling them smokeweed. Oh, don't worry. That's just weed smoke. The patrol brainstorms ideas, and the solution they hit upon is almost a game. Batting pebbles into the set with as much force as each cat can muster. Breeze Lake wins the grand prize. Thwacking a pebble down to the set causes an explosion of outraged fizzing as the badger inside is rudely awakened. Smartly, the patrol retreats back to camp. No one in this patrol has any brains. Alright, Bramblebush, go nuts. Do the prey they just caught. You know what? Bramblebush does not do that kind of thing. Bramblebush does not break the warrior code. That's not in character. Bramblebush does not do that. Sleek Ears is altruistic. We have this male compassionate. I'm also fine with very smart. Sneaky and childish might be fun, I think. They're probably going to play with each other a whole lot. Great Fighter is also a good one to have. The stump where Jumpfoot's tail used to be has become infected. Uh-oh. Jumpfoot gazes up into Silverpelt and finds that finally the grief has begun to lessen. But the pain in your tail has only just started. Storktail will always feel a little grief, but time to soften it, at least a little. Weed Smoke fought a hawk and got hurt. Boy, don't you have great ideas. Barleyheart gazes up into Silverpelt and finds that finally the grief has begun to lessen. Barleyheart, healed from their mangled tail, will be forever marked by a scar. Mudjump can walk without pain. Their cracked paws have healed. Blinkpaw picks himself out of their nest, begins the day anew, a fresh conviction in their heart. Finpaw tells himself they can't let these feelings consume them. They have to learn to live with it. Grousepaw pads through StoneClan territory. They feel a presence join them. With respectful nods, the patrol pauses. Grousepaw takes their lead from Appletail and tucks their paws together, neatly sitting in to converse with the StarClan cat. Fuck! Oh man, okay, when Grousepaw was still grieving, they felt the presence there and it faded away. Now that they've accepted that their dad's gone, they finally get to, the StarClan cat doesn't fade this time. They're able to face that, and they're able to have a chat. That StarClan cat, that's absolutely Yarrow Whisker. The patrol is marking a borderlines. A gang of rogues leaps out from behind a tumble of rocks. Ah, shit, it's an ambush!
The patrol descends onto the battle without a second thought, easily driving the rogues away as they use their knowledge of the rocky terrain to gain an advantage. Okay, thank God. As your patrol is checking the borderlines, they notice a StoneClan scent is strayed into their territory. Ah, shit. Yup. Once again, Weed Smoke, you've got to stop masking the territory borderlines here, buddy. This is entirely his fault, I hope everybody realizes. Jumpfoot is having some phantom itching. Appletail learns of a new prophecy. A clanmate gives Blinkpaw a pretty mothwing. Aw, thank you, Hawkfrost. Badumts. I wish I knew which clanmate. Jumpfoot's wound's no longer infected. That's good. Storktail complains to Pondpounce their leg, the one savaged by a rat, seems weaker than it used to be. Pondpounce tells them that's probably a permanent consequence of the injury. Ah, yep, they have a permanent condition, that's fine. Weed Smoke will always love Yarrow Whisker, but has decided it is time to move on. Bramblebush picks themselves up out of their nest and begins the day anew, fresh conviction in their heart. Now that Weed Smoke has moved on, I can put him with a new mate, but I don't want to have to deal with half-siblings. Remember when we were finding all sorts of pregnant women dying in the woods? Can we do that again? I want to find more pregnant women dying in the woods. It starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out, trying to bring back something for the fresh kill pile. Despite the snow, the patrol manages to hunt successfully, ambushing the rabbits trying to feast on fresh grass of new leaf. As Bramblebush leads them home, there's a sense of security and competence driving them onwards. Your patrol catches the scent of a red fox. Tracking it, they find the animal feeding on the mountain goat kid carcass. It's impossible to say whether the fox killed or found it. Get his ass. The patrol launches in the battle, but Sleek Ears is caught with a nasty bite. Oh, fuck! And the cats give up on challenging for the food in favor of quickly helping Sleek Ears back to the medicine den. Oh, fuck. Ears don't be sleek no more. You gotta bite out of them. Jumpfoot feels much better. Their missing limb no longer causing them pain. Pigeon Star will always love Paled Apple, but has decided to move on. Weed Smoke's claw wound is healed so well you can't even tell it happened. Sleek Ears... I knew it was their ear! Sleek Ear's torn ear has healed and Grousepaw has gotten a running nose. Aww. Oh, the time-honored tradition of medicine cats getting running noses. What is this, StoneClan? Breeze Lake wanders past an old badger set dug into the rocky hillside, only to freeze. There's a new scent here, acrid and sour. Are you gonna throw rocks in it again, you fucking idiots? Okay, they don't, okay. Calling the rest of the patrol over, the cats discuss their next move. If a badger has moved in, they need to confirm it. Eventually, Breeze Lake comes up with a plan. Pushing loose rocks in front of the set's mouth. The cats will be able to come back tomorrow and see if anything shoved them out of the way. Oh, that's pretty smart. As the patrol is checking out the borderlines, they hear an odd sound coming from just beyond the rockfall. Blinkpaw drops into a hunting crouch, certain that a mouse must be the source of the noise. They find themselves to be correct when they pounce across the rocks and return to the patrol with a tasty morsel dingling from their mouth. Jumpfoot can't understand how independent. Oh, Jumpfoot's getting those phantom itches. Bramblebush finds a jay feather. Oh, fuck, that's a pretty grumpy character. I don't know if you want to hang out with him, much less wear him on your pelt. Grousepaw no longer has a running nose. Boop-a-doop, boop, boop, patrol time! Trailing behind the patrol, there's a mighty clatter of stone somewhere below Weed Smoke. They look around wildly, just in time to see the world tip upside down as the scree slope beneath them collapses, which must be a crazy thing to experience while high off your ass. Their clanmates come running at their yowls, and Weed Smoke is soon freed, shaken but unharmed. The patrol settles down as everyone comforts each other. Barleyheart suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice new hunting techniques. Everyone has a nice practice session, picking a nice selection of new tricks to try out on the next hunting patrol. StoneClan welcomes Blinkclaws, a new warrior, honoring their generosity. Aw, I don't think that's the suffix for generosity, but I'll take your word for it. Pigeon Star calls a clan meeting and declares Finpaw to be a warrior. Their name is now Finhollow. Are celebrated for their energy. I don't think that's the suffix for energy either. Like, traditional naming aside, that just doesn't sound right. Finhollow is caught outside clan territory. He got the name Finhollow and was immediately like, yeah, I'm not fucking with that, and just went right to target. Grousewing is taken to speak with StarClan. They are now a full medicine cat of the clan. Aww, Grousewing, that's really sweet. Jumpfoot's phantom pain is gone. There seems to be an infection growing, and Pigeon Star's broken bone. Oh, bro, you got bone disease. You got bone-hurting disease. How many lives you got? You still got 8 lives. You're 152 years old. You'll be fine. 152 years old? You're 152 months old. You might as well be 152 years old. Come on. Appletail's getting some phantom itching. Storktail was pushing through some dense shrubs and felt the branches tear painfully at their pelt. Ouchie. Appletail's relieved to find their phantom pain gone. Storktail's pelt's no longer torn. Pigeon Star lost a life while fighting off a rogue. Oh, 7 left, and you still got bone disease. You'll be fine, though. While walking along the border, your patrol notices a StoneClan patrol renewing their scent marks up ahead, and calling me on Discord, probably. When the two patrols get closer to each other, the patrol leaders share a quick nod of acknowledgement. The patrol refocuses on their task without stopping for a conversation, but a feeling of mutual respect has been fostered. Storktail wishes to join the elders. The clan honors them and the service they have given them. Storktail had a bad fall walking through the territory, and once found had to be carried back home. Blinkclaw's tail was badly injured by a dog, and Fin Hollow has gotten a running nose. Appletail exerted themselves and is feeling extremely sore. Pigeonstar was wandering the territory for a bit too long and came back with frostbite. Uh-oh. Fin Hollow's running nose has finally stopped running. I want to name a cat Running Nose and hope they get a running nose. That'll be very funny. I want to name a cat Dingus 5000. Prefix Dingus, suffix 5000. And you know, the name Cheese Lilac is really just making that temptation a lot stronger. As the patrol gathers to train under Bramblebush's leadership, Barleyheart thinks they had a vision from StarClan last night. Wow, that's usually reserved for the medicine cats being boring. The patrol talks to them about whether it was a real vision as they train. I like the patrol. It's literally just the one dude in this context. Yo, okay, here we go. Yeah! Appletail is no longer sore. Storktail is recovered from the dislocated joint. It has been moving around pain-free. Grousewing was climbing a tree and got a splinter from one of the branches. You'll be fine. As your patrol is checking out the border lies, they notice that a StoneClan sent a straight in their territory, and they find poor Basil, my friend's OC, helplessly lost. He has no idea how he got into this video game. He's not supposed to be here. They do kick him out. It's all okay. Bramblebush suggests this might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques with Mud Jump. As Bramblebush and Mud Jump run around StoneClan's territory, theoretically training, Mud Jump feels wild and free and like they're gonna burst with unexpected happiness. They turn and pounce on Bramblebush, starting a little play fight with their mock prey. That's so cute! What the fuck? Bramblebush and Mud Jump, what's your guys' relationship? Oh my god! That's really cute! Aw, they're not as close as I thought they were, but that's still cute. Look at how many Bramblebush fucking hates like a third of the clan. Why? You're the deputy, bro. Okay, no, Jumpfoot's the deputy. Okay. You fucking hate Pigeonstar. What did Pigeonstar do? I guess they just have a lot of political disagreements. They hate Cheese Lilac, but that's because her name is Cheese Lilac. They hate Weed Smoke, but that's because his name is Weed Smoke. They also hate Barleyheart, for no reason at all. It's full of hate in your heart! Appletail can't possibly understand how an appendage that isn't there can suck so badly. Pigeonstar's frostbite is healed. Cheese Lilac have been getting more and more frustrated by the number of ticks they have. It's because you're made out of cheese, my man! The ticks are like, fuck blood! I want to partake in that brie. Barleyheart's gotten white cough. Uh-oh. Blinkclaw wakes up. Grousewing has to explain to them that they removed Blinkclaw's tail as a last resort. You fell asleep first at the slumber party, Blinkclaw. You knew this would happen. Grousewing's splinter is gone. I hope you removed your splinter before you took off Blinkclaw's tail. Oh, yep, there you are. The Tailless Wonder. Well, Tailless Wonder 2. Appletail's phantom pains abated. That's good. Lilac's cheese bites have healed up. They switched to a much more pungent French cheese, and the ticks were way too American. They were like, this is disgusting. It worked. Barleyheart's overexerted themselves and is feeling overly sore, but their white cough is gone. The patrol looks around for something to disguise their scent while hunting. They can't think of anything that would work, but their hunt goes well regardless. It's a nice idea, and keep it in mind for next time. It starts out snowing after the patrol sets out, trying to bring back something, anything for the fresh kill pile. The prey must be hiding. The patrol catches nothing. As a snowstorm descends and visibility drops, the patrol clumps together and retreat into a tiny mountain cave, their pelts and tails and legs all tightly wrapped into one indistinguishable kitty cat ball. That's adorable. And also, they're suffering. Pigeonstar lost a life trying to save a StoneClan apprentice. Yo! That's a pretty noble way to die. I hope you succeeded. Barleyheart's soreness is gone. Cool. How many lives do you got left, Star? 6. Not bad for 161 moods. Blinkclaw is caught breaking the warrior code. What did you fucking do? Probably, again, just ate prey before they got brought it back. That seems to be a thing in this clan. Jumpfoot fell into a river. Once again, accident-prone Jumpfoot. Can't do jump or foot. They were named aspirationally. Your patrol comes across a large rat. Eat him. Your patrol catches the rat. More fresh kill. Fuck yeah. Mudjump spies a fat rabbit on the border on the other side of StoneClan border. Yeah, no, I know we're not doing that. It's not worth that. I'm keeping positive relations here. No, Pond Pounce was found dead. What did I just fucking say about positive relations, bro? What did I just say about positive? Fuck you, StoneClan. I'm gonna catch that rabbit next time. Nobody wants to admit such a terrible thing out loud, but Pond Pounce will not be missed by the whole clan! Jumpfoot wanders past the vigil being held for them, politely ignoring it. Jumpfoot was like, that guy made fun of me every time I got into one of my horrific accidents. No fucking way am I mourning that dumb bitch. That's such a sadness. Holy shit. Pond Pounce, cranky old person, dead as hell, nobody cares. Appletail can hardly process the sight of Pond Pounce's body before them. Somehow the world feels colder and crueler now. Okay, somebody's mourning Pound Pounce. Pound Pounce. I swear to God, I cannot pronounce this man's name. I'm not mourning him either. Or her. Excuse me. I don't know their fucking... Cats don't have gender. I don't fucking know. Nobody's mourning them. Neither am I, because their name was so hard to say. Appletail can hardly process the sight of Pound... Appletail can hardly process the pronunciation of Pond Pounce's name before them. Somehow the world feels colder and crueler now. Appletail is eager to get up and busy themselves the next day, refusing to sit still for even a moment lest their thoughts linger on Pond Pounce's death. Storktail approaches the clearing where Pond Pounce's body lies, cold and lifeless. Defying expectations of sympathy and grief, Storktail curses their fallen clanmate to the dark forest where they belong, and Cheese Lilac does the same. That's so sad! Nobody fucking liked you! I guess StoneClan didn't like you either. Man, you know what? Maybe we do have good relations. Maybe StoneClan did us a favor by knocking you out. 67 moons, we got two more moons. 2 more moons before he hits the big 69. We need more apprentices. We need more apprentices. That was me smacking my desk, excuse me, with the ferocity with which we need more babies. This clan is just refusing. This is a fuckless clan. We need to go find... Remember when we were finding pregnant women dying in our territory? We need to go out. We need to find a pregnant woman who's dying. Just like old times. But I'm not comfortable with that age difference. God, you look so cool, Storktail. Oh, thank God. Okay, Mudjump finds a kitty pet named Tony who wants to join the clan. Thank you, Tony Dapple. You can keep your kitty pet name. That's fine. Storktail overexerted themselves and is feeling extremely sore. Pigeon Star lost a life defending Bramblebush from a dog. Pigeon Star has lost lives so far, like, being incredibly selfless and just sacrificing herself for others, like, other than the eagle. And getting dropped in the water, which was really fucking funny. They fought off a rogue, saved a StoneClan apprentice, defended Bramblebush from a dog, dying in these, like, really altruistic ways. And yet, just, Jumpfoot just fucking hates them for, like, no reason. Nope, it was Bramblebush. Excuse me, I got them mixed up. They had the same pelt color. Just fucking hates Pigeon Star. Like, what has Pigeon Star done? Okay, no, Jumpfoot's the deputy. Okay. So ignore what I said last time about Bramblebush. Like, oh, you're the deputy. Why, you can't hate everybody. Bramblebush is not the deputy. I just got their pelts mixed up because they look the same. Bramblebush can hate everybody. It's fine. We got a new cat. This is Tony Dapple. There are no Dapples. There are no Dapples on this cat. Fuck it. You know, after a certain point, an 18-year-old dates a 35-year-old, that's bad. But a 35-year-old dates a 55-year-old. They're both adults at that point. The power dynamic that makes age difference relationships is gone. I think they'll be okay. Jumpfoot's lungs finally feel back to normal. Okay. Appletail's feel much better. Missing limb no longer causing him pain. For now. Storktail's soreness is gone. For now. Weed Smoke's paws slipped on some rocks and their leg was dislocated. Oh fuck, your 69th birthday went horribly wrong. Well, guys, what with Weed Smoke being 69 months old, I think that's a good time. I think that's a good time to call it. This was a good one. I might come back to this. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll see what's up. We'll see if people like it. We'll see if I want to continue it. And hope it was entertaining. And I can't imagine a world in which in which the name Cheese Lilac does not entertain you. So I imagine that it was entertaining. And I hope you have a good night. Okay, I love you, good night.